Hi, hey, how are you? Karanja James again. Someone was asking me the best job, the best skills to learn in this world. What he was asking me, he was just out of school, he could not get jobs. He has done no course, he has not been to college. He was asking me, what is the best skill, the best market that I should get in? So, if you are asking yourself the same question, are you just out of school? Either, actually, I don't put it in a way that you say that I'm in college, I'm in university, and I've done this course. This is what I'm going to do. Let me tell you one thing. When you're going to school, yes, when you're going to school, you have done your degree. If you have gotten out of Form 4, take your documents and throw them away. Think like a person who has never been to school. Take your documents and throw them away. They're useless. You don't have the skills. A skill is built. You are books smart, but you're not street smart. Here outside, we need street smartness to make money. And if you have no godfather, you have nowhere to go. Let me give you an advice. If you're looking for a job, it might take you 10 years to be a millionaire or 20. But let me tell you, if you do this one thing and you follow this one thing, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I've been where you are. For me, I left school without completing school because I thought that whatever the teachers are telling me is not relevant in my life, so I left. So make sure you are going to use this information. It is very important. If you are just out of school, it's going to assist you, man. So, as I've said, just throw the documents away. From there, go to a person, to any company that is selling anything. Tell them, just maybe. And let me give you my wisdom, what I've come to learn through. The process of selling this cup, the process of selling this phone, the process of selling the camera, the process of selling a car, the process of selling a house, the process of selling land, the process of selling is just the same. The same process you're going to use. The same process this person used to sell this cup, the same process that this person used to sell this one. This car is worth 200 shillings. This one is worth 20 or 30,000. The process is the same. You make the product, you take it to the market, you advertise for it, then the customer comes and buy. But the difference in profit is if you sell a product that is worth more, you're going to make more money than a person who is selling a product worth less if you're selling the same commodity at the same time. If you sell one cup and another person sells one phone, the person who has sold one phone worth 30,000 is going to make more money. Is going to make more money in profit. Is going to make more money in commission than a person who has sold a cup. So the process is the same. The only times a cups overtakes the phone in profit is when you do 1,000 cups, you sell 1,000 cups, and another person sells 5 phones. So the person who has sold 1,000 cups is going to make profit than a person who has sold one phone. So numbers also matters. But if you want to make more money without any hinges, without many losses, because this cup can be stolen in out of 1,000 cups, you might find like 50 of them are broken when you're doing the transit. So it has more risk. So if you're looking for a sales job, make sure you follow my advice. There are only two. I made a mistake actually. For the last 5 years, before I joined real estate, I used to do other businesses which sell commodities which are less than 5,000. So you find my commission was very little. and had to change the switch. So for you to not make the same mistake I made, go to a dealership, a car dealership. So go and look for someone who is selling cars, either buses, anything to do with automobile vehicles. That's one industry I'm going to urge you, please, if you don't have anything to do and you feel like your life is gone, if you want to become a millionaire fast and you don't have any skills, I'm not saying if you have skills, if you have no skills, yes, go to any dealership that sells cars, automobiles. That's number one. Number two, go to any company that's selling land, anything to do with real estate, selling land, houses, plots. Go there, because there you are going to make more money. If you sell a property worth 50 million, your profit, you never get less than 200, 300, or even 1 million. Your profit. Before a person sells these cars to make 1 million, it's going to take like 5 years. And maybe if you go to a company that's selling properties, you can make money very fast. But when you go to a company that's selling properties that are worth much, it's going to take time. Then you must be patient. In the city now, you must be patient. Even if it takes 10 years, even if it takes 20 years, you're going to get there. So you have identified a company that's selling land, a company that sells car, a dealership, a yard. So how do you do to make sure that the person who is in charge is able to employ you? Listen here very carefully. How do you make sure that the person who is in charge of the company, who is in charge of the dealership, of the cars, is going to employ you? This is what most people have lacked, and it works 100%. I have given it to more than 4 people and it's working for them. So this is secret. Walking to a company that sells car or a dealership, insist of talking to manager, the person who are in charge, or the owners. Don't live there. Even if they chase you away, don't live there until you talk to the person who is in charge. If you talk to the person who is in charge and he doesn't buy your idea, go to the next person. If it may take you a month or 2 or 3 months without getting a very good dealer or a very good company to give you their sales business. So what happens between you going to the first company and the 30th company? God is testing you, or the universe is testing you. Are you serious? Actually, you must be tested. Are you serious with you want this job? So the first person, you are going to find an Indian, is going to chase you. You're going to find a Caucasian, is going to chase you. You're going to find a person who has a very bad day. You're going to find a person who has lost 10 cars from theft, and you find them at that time, so that person chases you away. You're going to find a CEO of a company deals with real estate. That day he has been quarreled by his founders. He has lost maybe a deal. He has lost a large case. So you have to understand, you don't know the mood that you're going to fight this CEO, this person who makes decision in that company you want to be in. So whatever he's going to get back to you, you might find even the person who controls the car dealership is out of the country. He is going to take more cars. So be consistent and make sure you find the person who is in charge. So when you find this person who is in charge, listen here very carefully. When you find this person who is in charge, what do you tell them? What do you tell them? So you have walked into an office, you have found this person is selling, has a company, talk to the CEO. Do you know what you tell them? My name is so and so. I have not been to this industry, but I'm willing to learn. Please give me permission to work for you for 6 months without any payment. This is how you sell yourself. Tell them, I've just finished my secondary. I don't have any document. Tell them, I've just finished my college. I used to be in other departments. I was an agriculture officer, but I could not find an agriculture job. I was in catering. I've tried to look for business, for job. I've not found any. And failure to that, give me a chance to work for you for 6 months without any payment. Any payment. But if I sell a product from your company, you are going to give me some certain kind of commission. Do you know what you have done by saying this? You have given free service. The CEO looks and finds out, oh, this is a very green person. If you afford the courage to come here, you must be willing to learn. So he's going to give you 3 months for you to learn what happens in this industry, how to make sales, learn about land, learn about cars, how many cars, the size of the engine, the make, the mode, the process of bringing the cars, the process of transferring cars, the process of selling. 3 months. After 3 months, the other 3 months, which makes the 6 months, is going for you to make sure that you learn. Make sure that now you have gotten the skills, you are able to use those skills for the benefit of the company. Make sure you use these skills for the benefit of the company. And whenever you have said that, that person has no job than to give you that job, because you are seeing that 6 months you can be able to work for free. But you must be very cautious. That time you are learning the skills, you are learning what's happening. After 3 months, from that time you can be able to sell, you can be able to make yourself valuable, because the company, the person who's selling cars, is going to give you money on the value you have brought to the company. So the more valuable you are, the more money you bring to the company, the more money that you're going to make. You have to understand this. The more money you bring to the company, the more valuable you come to the company, and the more money through commission and through appraisals that you're going to make. And give yourself, let's say, if you have taken through this month probation, 3 months, and you work for them 3 months, you have gotten all the scope of the business, then decide that I'm going to work in this business for 10 years. From 10 years, from there you can develop yourself or start your own business. From there you have made your money. So make sure that you can use this. If you don't have a job to do, make sure you give free services. Make sure you have, actually, most of the people who finish schools, they usually stay with their parent. And when you're staying with your parent, you have zero risk, you have nothing to lose. So make sure you invest in getting skills, which is going to assist you. That's how you make it, and you're going to say thank you for this, Have a good day.